More than half of young children in the US, 0 to 8, face multiple risks that will significantly undermine their school success and well-being. I believe we can do a better job of using data, what I'm calling small data, medium data, and big data, to address the fundamental questions: what matters for young children? What matters to their parents and families? And how to use data effectively to support them all. Now, throughout the United States, there are administrators and teachers who care deeply about young children, but many simply don't have the knowledge about these multiple risks facing them. In my own city of Philadelphia, administrators and teachers in schools with the highest concentrations of homeless children were surprised, if not shocked, to hear that the percentages were so high in their own schools. Let me make my point by introducing you to Andre, a delightful, brilliant young boy of 4 when I met him. He was the most academically talented child in his class. He was the go-to kid for all the other pre-kindergartners. As the others were trying to learn their ABCs and learn to count to 10, Andre was adding and subtracting. His parents worked with him daily. However, when we fast forward simply 2 years, we see a different Andre. The ebullient, thoughtful child is now more sullen, detached, and disengaged. And his teacher has no idea that he has had such an illustrious pre-kindergarten history or why he is disengaged. She doesn't know, for example, that his father has had a protracted illness and lost his job, nor does she know that the family has been homeless. The family does not reach out to the school, and as you might imagine, the school does not reach out to the family, despite the promise of this young African-American boy. How does this disconnection occur? Well, it occurs in large part because schools and teachers rely heavily on academic records, which cannot possibly tell the whole story. I would suggest that these records could be enhanced by using what I am calling small data. And these data would come from young children such as Andre. Who knows more? Who's more savvy about their own experiences than young children? They can tell you why, when, and how they are engaged or disengaged. But they're rarely asked to be informants of their own experience, except when they are in crisis, when they are abused, when they are neglected, or when they are witnesses of horrific crimes. But they have a point of view, and teachers need to be prepared to get at that point of view and to use it well. Those records could be enhanced as well by the use of what I call medium data, and that's that circle of people right around the child, parents and families, who are not simply the first socializers of young children. They hold the key to the child kingdom. They can tell you about family context, about values, beliefs, and cultural and social practices. But rather than pro forma acts of engagement, they seek mutual trust and respect between themselves and the school. And then the third kind of data might be what I call big data. And these are data from state profiles, as well as municipal and state integrated administrative data sets. These include vital statistics, or DHS, or other child-serving agencies. They are useful in identifying risk exposures, protective factors, and strengths within families and neighborhoods. And importantly, they provide a longitudinal perspective on both the child as well as the larger population. Now, individually, these sources are not enough. They are inadequate. But combined, they provide a compelling and powerful source of information. And I would like to see universities and school districts use these sources in order to prepare teachers. and in turn, produce professional development not only for teachers, but also for administrators. There are few opportunities and even fewer courses, as we all know, that allow administrators and teachers to learn about how to learn from parents, from families, or from children. Secondly, I would like to see school districts coordinate and partner more strategically with child-serving agencies so that they can identify the children who are in the greatest need. Third, I would like to see policies. Policies that support schools and school districts in utilizing these multiple data sources, particularly the integrated data sets, and that can support researchers in collaborating with school districts in order to create secure safety nets for young children who are in the most vulnerable situations. Now, I've been doing this work a long time, working with young children and families in the most vulnerable situations. And I am reminded that young children depend on us, on the adults in their homes, in their communities, and their schools, and on the educational and social systems designed to support and protect them. We have an opportunity by looking strategically at these various data sources to protect children, but also to create seamless trajectories that can help us address the questions. What matters for young children? What matters to their parents and families? And how to use data effectively to support them all. Thank you so much.